Hello, my name is Bernie Goldblatt, and I'm here to tell you about one of the best kept secrets at Adath Jeshurun congregation. Now, most people think that we have a cemetery. That's not one of the best kept secrets. But they think our cemetery is Adath Jeshurun Cemetery on France Avenue. That cemetery has not been connected with our synagogue since the 1920s or 1930s. Our cemetery is Adath Chesed Shel Emes Cemetery at 36th and Winnetka, right next to Bethel Cemetery. And I say this is a best kept secret, not because anyone's trying to keep it secret, but because so many people don't know this. They think Adath Jeshurun Cemetery on France Avenue is ours, not ours. Ours is Adath Chesed Shel Emes Cemetery at 36th and Winnetka. Now, in this week's Shabbat Pekudei, we learn about the beautification of the tabernacle, which was the portable temple that was built. It was a tent that was built in the desert by the Israelites after they left Egypt. And the Torah goes into a great deal about beautification, which indicates to us that there's importance attached to this. We did a similar beautification when we built our new building, not so new, in Minnetonka 15 years ago, which is an absolutely beautiful building, I think appreciated by our congregants and visitors who come and tell us that. But if you're not familiar with our cemetery, I have some really exciting news. We have hired some professional design people, and we have spent $200,000 already on a beautification project for the cemetery that will eventually cost more than $1 million. Lots of trees, flowers, benches, real beautification, family plots, and most interesting, at the advice of this architect, we are planning a green section in our cemetery, which is the very newest thing that cemeteries are offering as a service to their customers. We will be, when we complete this section, the first Jewish green cemetery in the Twin Cities and the second Jewish green cemetery in the entire country. Now, our cemetery, Adath Chesed Shel Emes Cemetery, not Adath Jeshurun Cemetery, our cemetery is part of three kind of committees or groups at our synagogue that really take care of our older congregants. The first is Yad Tzima Tova. Yad Tzima Tova, Adath's caring community, takes care of congregants who are getting older, who are in nursing homes and hospitals, who are home or apartment bound, and provides them with transportation, with meals, with visits by the congregational nurse, and really keeps a close eye on all of these people as much as possible. The second element in this trio is our Chevra Kavod Hamet, our nationally known burial society, the first conservative Jewish burial society in the country. This is a traditional Jewish funeral done very tenderly and respectfully by our own congregant volunteers, and it is done at a very low cost. The third element is the element I'm telling you about today, which is Adath Chesed Shel Emes Cemetery, again located at 36th and Winnetka. Now, I think what I really want to say to you here is that at Adath, we make sure that our members who are getting older, who are facing illness and end-of-life issues and end-of-life, are taken care of, are dealt with respectfully and tenderly, and really, really served by our community. And most importantly, above that, is that any member who can afford to pay little or nothing gets the same service, gets those same services. I think if I wanted to summarize what I'm telling you today, I would look at the heading on our website, which says, Adath Jeshurun Congregation, more than a synagogue, a sacred community. Shabbat Shalom.